Hello friends, hope you are all sensational and having a really awesome either Thursday or Wednesday if you happen to be elsewhere. So the topic of conversation today is all about how long does this visibility thing take to pay off, and it's actually a really big question that I get asked a lot, maybe not in that particular phrasing, but certainly it gets asked a lot. I mean, let's be real about it. If you were to think about it, like hands up if you have like either literally or whatever, hey Tamara, if you've ever wanted to grow muscles, if you've ever wanted to lose weight, if you've ever wanted to feel more fit, if you've ever wanted to feel more agile, like if you've ever wanted any kind of physical body goal or a change in your physical body, we know, and you know this, you see it happen all the time, that it takes time for that transformation, I guess, to like change and to take place, right? I know I've experienced this. Sometimes I get really frustrated. You know, I'm really wanting to grow and build muscles because I feel like I have spaghetti arms. And so I'm like, I really want to grow muscles. And unfortunately, like lifting weights as often as I do doesn't necessarily pay off quickly, and it can take time for us to see the growth, the change, the physical changes in your body, despite perhaps already making the commitment in your head that you are going to go and embark on this, right? So it's a bit interesting how when people start to put marketing out, hey Jeanette, people might start to put marketing out and it's like, well, you know, I'm not seeing the results straight away, or how long will it take me to see results? And it is a little bit of a annoying answer, because the answer is actually, well, it takes as long as it takes. And the second part of that answer is, you know, it takes time, right? It takes time to build momentum. It takes time to get yourself out there. It takes time for you to actually start to see the spoils of what it is that you're doing, this hard work that you're doing. But it doesn't mean that things aren't happening. So if you think about using this analogy again, hey Cal, think about this analogy again around your body shape changing, right? We can go through stages where you might see some rapid fire change. You might see some, like your waist might shrink, or your butt might get musclier, or you might grow a muscle in your arm or whatever. And then other times what can happen is that we can see that change and transformation, and it can actually happen really kind of quickly. And then we hit a plateau where it doesn't necessarily feel like anything is changing. Nothing is working. Like sometimes it might even feel like you're going a little bit backwards. But do you just stop going to the gym and go, screw it, I'm not going to do this anymore. I'm going to go and eat myself some Maccas every day. You know, really, like if you really want what you say that you want, you actually dig in and you will keep going. It's just what we do, particularly, you know, high achieving women, badass business owners, you know, all of that. You're not going to just go like, stuff it, I'm done, you know, I'm just going to go and throw it all in the bin now and do whatever. You're actually you might have a day where you feel like that, but then you buckle back down, you keep doing what you're doing, because you know that with time, persistence, and things like that, that you will actually get the outcome that you want, which might be that whatever kind of body shape you want to have, right? So for me, one of the things that's really important is being strong, feeling strong. It's not even really about looking strong, although I went and had a meeting with a personal trainer this morning at the gym. Not necessarily a personal trainer, but you know the gym people that put your workout, like your workouts together for you, and then they go and live in a drawer. Not that trainers don't live in a drawer. Your workout lives in the drawer and you do the thing. And what was really interesting about these, like just as a completely separate aside, I felt really awkward going in, because I'm just like, I haven't been into this particular part of the gym. I've been doing classes and stuff, but I haven't been into this particular part of the gym for maybe 2 years, and it's been remodeled and they've got new machines and rah, rah, rah. So I was just kind of like a little, I don't know what to expect. And the girl that I spoke to book the appointment in, her name was Amy. And I was just like, yeah, okay, you know, I know that I need a program. It's really great that you've rung me, actually. And I've gone in and she's nowhere to be seen. And in fact, there's a gentleman who was running this program thing. But he did not ask me. Like, he just said, oh, so what kind of things do you want to do? Do you, like, what kind of program do you want? Do you want a cardio program? And I've just gone, oh, no, like, I don't really want cardio. Like, cardio is totally taken care of in roller derby. I didn't say that to him. I just said, no cardio. Cardio and I are not, no, I don't want that. I just want to build strength. I want to build core. I said, you know what? If I'm completely honest, I want JLo arms. That's actually total honest. That's really what I want. And he's like, okay, cool. So he didn't talk to me for like 7 minutes while he furiously wrote down all of these things, and then he walked me around the gym to show me the different machines and what I needed to do. And I'm just like, this feels really freaking awkward. Now, where I'm going with this is that I've got, like, I would love to have a body like Jennifer Lopez. I mean, maybe lots of people don't want that, but I think, like, she looks strong and lean and muscly, and, you know, she just looks really healthy and really, really good and strong, which is one of my key things. So I'm like, all right, well, would I get this, you know, I'm going to get this gym program, and I've committed to going. Now, I know that in order for these little spaghetti, look, there is a little muscle there, but in order for these little spaghetti arms to actually get to the point of JLo being, you know how, like, you see those people who have got abs, like they're visibly defined abs even just while they're standing there, right? Like, that's the kind of thing that I want. I want abs that are just there without me having to go like, I don't want muscles on my arms without me having to go, you know, and try and find the muscle in the spaghetti. And so it's like, wow, like, are you going to get out of your own freaking way, Nicola, and just go to the gym and do this program knowing that you're not going to see the results? It might take 3 months. And I'm like, fucking oath I will. You know, it'll be great. It'll be fine. So building visibility is a little bit like trying to transform your body, or like trying to find a muscle or build a muscle in your spaghetti arms or my spaghetti arms. It takes time, it takes commitment, it takes regular, consistent showing up. It takes you deciding that no matter what goes on, that you are going to turn up, show up, and all this kind of thing. Now, part of this, I guess, can be a little bit challenging in the sense that a lot of people are like, well, you know what, I've got to go and do this, but when am I going to start making some fucking money? And I get it. Like, we're in business, right? We're in business to make money. If you're not in business to make money, then you have a charity or a hobby, or you're just doing it for the love, which, you know, there's nothing really wrong with that. But, you know, really at the end of the day, I don't really understand that. You know, I really don't understand that. So it's like, wow, you know what? If you want what you say that you want, you've got to be willing to do the things without seeing the results straight away. Thank you, Jeanette. You know what? You guys know what I'm like. It's like when I decide something, like, I'm all freaking in. You know, I kind of get a bit obsessed with whatever it is that I'm going through, and, you know, really, really focused. And I suppose that that's something that you guys can really take on board when you are getting out there and you're putting yourself out there. You may have noticed over the last couple of weeks that there have been less people seemingly engaging in your videos. Maybe there's been less people commenting on your posts and stuff that you put out. And it feels like perhaps there's been another fucking algorithm change. And, you know, whilst on one hand it's like, that's really annoying. On the other hand, if you know, really what you're doing shouldn't actually, your strategy and your tactics really shouldn't change that much, regardless of what goes on with the algorithms. So what I mean by that, you know, if you've cultivated your audience, if you're adding value, and if you're showing up consistently, ideally on a daily basis, then your people eventually at some point, they might not see something come through their feed regularly, but they might be like, where did that person go? I haven't seen them for a while. And they'll go and hunt you down. And the other thing that I found super interesting the other day, I actually took a screenshot of it and then the screenshots like disappeared out of my phone. Hey, Leanne. Or maybe it was on my desktop. Anyway, regardless, it's the dust storm live stream that happened on Tuesday evening. So I did that thing. And what it showed was that that video, that post was shared, like it reached 6 people, right? It said it's reached 6 people, but there was like 40, I don't know, there was like 100 views or something on that video. There was the numbers, the statistics didn't actually add up, right? So be mindful of what you're measuring, and an algorithm might change, or what Facebook decides counts as engagement might change. But if you're consistently showing up, delivering your message, doing your thing, then you will achieve a payoff. Now, the other thing that happens is, and if you've been hanging around for any length of time, you will know I talk about this a lot, and that is the momentum curve, right? So here, if you're starting out, actually, that's probably a bit more like this. I need to get a different color. Hang on. How good does my wall look? Now I'm sitting here with a wheat pack on my lap because it is freaking cold here. It's just ludicrous. I don't even know why I live here. Actually, I do know why. It's because husband. But we need to do something about the location and the temperature level here, because it's really just not, not okay.com. My body is not built for cold. Tomorrow I was just thinking how good your wall looks. Oh, thank you. I think so. I think it looks rather fabulous. Okay, so here we go. This is a little bit better. So you can see like between here and here, if we're looking at this being results and this being effort, there's not much payoff for quite some time, right? Because it takes time to build the result and takes time to build the momentum. Not really very much different from like either building a muscle. Like in order to build muscle, we've got to do all of the things and essentially rewire your muscles, rewire your brain, possibly change your nutrition and all this type of stuff to really make sure that you're able to get your body into a state where it's even able to grow muscles, right? If you're and a lot of the time it's about how you're fueling it, yeah? So there's that side of things. But then the other story, or the other analogy that I really like, is a little bit around the steam train. If you imagine that a steam train is cold and stopped in a station, and you've got to get that steam train moving, then the only way a steam train works is by burning stuff, like burning wood, right? So you put, or whatever, coal, whatever it is, whatever the stuff that they light up to make the steam, so in order to make it go. But it's a lot of effort. Like it takes commitment. You've got to go, keep putting it in, and you might go, oh, it's not going anywhere yet. Oh, the steam's not building up enough yet. Or wow, whatever. You don't just go, oh, fuck it. I'm just going to not put any more in because it doesn't look like it's freaking working. No. You keep building it up, and then eventually there's enough pressure. Keep your pythons to yourself, Leanne. There's enough pressure within that steam engine that they will be able to, once they remove the brake, they'll actually be able to start moving. But they've still got to put in a lot of energy in order to get the wheels. It's not wheels. You know what I mean? Those bits moving in order to then be able to build up momentum, and then they hit cruising speed, and then they don't have to put as much in because we're already moving. You've got that momentum working for you. Visibility, you can actually achieve great results in a really short time if you are consistent, if you know who you're talking to. So who's your audience? What are their problems? What are their goals, dreams, desires? What are their stresses? What do they worry about at 3 o'clock in the morning? Now, a lot of these things are pretty universal, right? But if you can tap into something where you're whatever it might be in, you know, we'll use this building muscle analogy because we've been talking about that. If you've got someone who's lying in bed at night going, shit, you know, for me, it's like, well, if I'm not strong and I get out on that roller derby track, I'm going to be absolutely smashed. It's really important that I'm able to hold my own, because otherwise I'm going to get smashed and I'm likely to get hurt and get injured. And then there's the whole recovery thing. And, you know, what if I'm no good? And what if I don't make it to make it in the team selection and blah, 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 right? So that might be an anxiety provoking 3 o'clock in the morning worry. For other people, it's about getting on camera. You know, you might have decided that you've got to, no matter what, you've got to front up, show up and turn up on camera tomorrow in order to grow your visibility. And a lot of people are like, oh my God, what am I going to say? I've said that I'm going to do this. What if nobody shows up? What if I turn up and I lose my words? What if the stories I'm telling don't actually hit the mark? What if people come on and then jump straight off? What if I lose my voice? What if I sound like an idiot? What if my peers see what I'm saying or hear what I'm saying and see what I'm talking about? And number one, they think I'm an idiot. Or number two, they rip me off. Or number three, they're like, that's just not even right. I don't even know what it is that she's talking about. What if I then get publicly shamed and humiliated? You know, and then it's like that what if, and then what if I don't do it? And then if, you know, what if I don't ever get any clients? And then what if I do this? And, you know, blah, 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 blah. And it can blah, blah, blah. And then it can kind of spiral out of control into this big freaking worry, stress point of Ben-Hur. And you've got to be able to address that, right? So if you know that that's a problem with your audience, then think of things that you can talk about, share with them, tell them in order to move them forward. And do it in a way that really works for you, and do it in a way that is unique to you and stuff like that. So the other thing that you've got to be doing, and like I said, you don't have to have a big audience. In fact, sometimes a big audience can be worse. Right? Because if you've just got a big audience filled with all of these people that aren't even interested, excuse me, sorry about that. That was a really big sneeze. If you've got this big, massive audience who aren't really interested in what it is that you're talking about, then it's actually worse from a statistical standpoint than having maybe 100 people who are heavily watching and listening and all of that kind of thing, because they're like, yes, 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 I'm in, right? So you can actually, don't worry about the size of your audience. Don't worry about an algorithm. Don't worry about organic reach. Don't worry about any of that. Just focus on knowing who your audience is. Thank you, Tamara. Answer their problems, help them achieve their goals, dreams, and desires, and make sure that they know very obviously and very clearly what the next steps are. So, for example, in the It Factor, some of the things that we're going to be talking about are things around being media ready, creating your PR, writing a book, making sure that you've got that confidence, making sure that you are getting out there, being visible. By the way, a demonstration of a call to action would be, if you haven't talked to me about it yet and you're still sitting there going like, oh fuck, that really sounds like exactly what I need and blah, 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 then message me, let's talk about it. So that would be the next step today. So for you guys, it's important to make sure that you're helping people with your content, but then also reminding them and letting them know how they can get further help from you, how they can work with you, how they can buy from you, what they can download from you, all of this kind of thing. Because that way, hey Joe, that way you're going to be able to get a return on your visibility investment much sooner rather than later. So like most people are afraid to sell, when in actual fact, from what I've seen, people actually aren't selling enough. You know, for whatever that fear might be around, well, and I know for me, it's like, well, what if my people just think I'm always selling something? You know, well, you need to be always selling something because you're in business and you have to make money, right? You have to be selling something. However, so long as you're also adding value along the way, you can really weave in those things, those value points and the sales points and things like that as well. So that's that. that is us for today. I can't even believe. So I spent some time on Tuesday. I think I might have been procrastinating. Don't judge me. On getting some of the coffee run lives over onto YouTube. So typically what I do after these every time is I hop off, I jump on my desktop, I'll go and download the video, and then I'll upload it to YouTube, and they live in YouTube as well as living in Facebook. And I share them all these other in all the other places. And one of the things that I was doing is I'm like, okay, I normally number the coffee run episodes. I can't believe we're at 191. We're at episode 191 of the coffee run. It's just like, I was really excited. It's like, oh my God, we're so close to 200. I feel like we might have to have a 200 party, a 200th episode party. Maybe with coffee, maybe with champagne. I don't know. You let me know what you think. I think we need to have a 200th episode party. You know, people have, different things are like 100 games of something or whatever. I think we need some kind of ceremony and maybe a trophy. I'm going to have to think about that. Let me know your thoughts. We might even turn it into some fabulous, I know. We should turn it into like a Met Gala extravaganza. Maybe we should do that. And I might even have a competition. I'm just thinking on the fly that if we're making it for the 200th episode of the Coffee Run Live, we'll all get dressed up. You can take a photo and then put your selfie in the comments. Can you, just while we're here actually, is it possible in the comments, because I'm not sure, can someone let me know, can you put a photo in here now while you're commenting? I wonder if I can. I don't know if that's even humanly possible. I feel like it might be though. Can someone let me know before we hang up? Because that'd be kind of interesting. I got completely distracted by all of that. So I think we need to have something quite kind of flamboyant and fabulous. So I'll think about how we're going to do that, and I'll think about the prize and how we're going to make that happen. Maybe it's just a normal post. Jess has said, nope, not on desktop. Oh, bugger. Okay, so maybe we'll do it in the, I'm going to put a post up on here. If I'm going to go, this is a test post for the Met Gala photo competition for our 200th, the coffee run celebration. All right. Okay, see if you can post a photo below for our pseudo. All right, I'll post that on there. I've just popped a post up on my page. Don't jump off the live, but if you see that go up, let me know if you can put a photo in the comments, because I reckon you can. In there, maybe we need to do something like that. And then there might be a prize for like the best dressed or something. We'll turn it into something amazing. So that's that. There you go. Dari, I don't think so. What about a Gwen Stefani celebration? Well, yes. You can post photos in the comments of a different post, but maybe obviously not on the Facebook Live. I've just popped it up in the page, so we'll have a look. It's just text. It just says, see if you can post a photo below for the pseudo Met Gala photo competition for our 200th, oh my gosh, I couldn't even say 200th TCR celebration. So have a look and see, share a selfie with me, and then we can test it and be like, yeah, that works, totally works. Such badasses. All right, well, there you go. That's how long it takes for your visibility to pay off. It takes as long as it takes, but it doesn't need to be a really long timeline, right? It can be short, but it will require, if you want your results faster, then you need to ramp up your visibility faster, right? That's the key there. So if you haven't talked about the it factor yet, and you know that you need to, you know that you should be in there, then message me, let me know. We officially start tomorrow, which I'm super excited about. Other than that, guys, have a really amazing Thursday. I will be, oh my gosh, I've even done a whole schedule. You're going to love the shit out of the schedule. Tomorrow, I'm going live at 11 a.m. Sydney time. And then next week, we're at 11 a.m. daily, except Tuesdays, which will be 9 a.m. So I will be releasing the official schedule and all of that kind of stuff for you on the page. So we're back to our regularly scheduled programming. All right, everybody, have an amazing Thursday. I can't wait to talk with you tomorrow at 11. Get out there, go help some people, have fun doing it, be visible, drink all the coffee, and I'll chat with you tomorrow.